Welcome everyone to another highlight sweep. Well, today we got a SKORUPI sweep. Now SKORUPI, um, actually we'll actually talk about that afterwards. Now, first of all, if you have missed the last two sweeps we have posted, we have done the Groudon sweep yesterday, and as well we did the Kyogre showdown now uploaded sweep. So you guys can see for yourself if you want to watch them, and make sure to watch them obviously. They have the similar set, almost similar kind of, but they're just one thing different between those two. Anyway, so let's go ahead and now explain. Now, this one now. Now, here's a SKORUPI sweep. So today we're gonna have to reveal how tough this SKORUPI is, and how this is actually a sweep that I wanted to upload for a while, because this is actually something cool, because the first ever shiny was a shiny Drapion. My ever first one was a shiny Drapion, and I actually found that this is a shiny SKORUPI on this day right now. I'm pretty sure it was like 21st January about, or maybe about there. So I'm not sure when, but who knows. But I wanted to show this battle because I felt like it was necessary to do it. So yeah, that's why I wanted to do it. Make sure. Okay, so yeah, pretty much that's how it goes. And yeah, all I have to do now is set up some first moves slots, which is aka Dugtree and Diglett, and then SKORUPI can come in there. But let's talk about first the moveset. SKORUPI, it's more of a tankier set because it can actually run very minimalistic moves, but it also have some cool moves that can actually increase the stats on its own. So I wanted the SKORUPI to do it to work by itself. I could probably learn some like baton passing and stuff, but that's just a bit too lazy. So I wanted to run SKORUPI dual the move. It actually gets a move actually to increase its stats, so I wanted to run that way, and it gets a powerful move on top of it. So I hope you guys enjoyed this one. I'll explain the entire strategy like I usually do at the end of it, and maybe we'll see some other strategy at the end of it. So let's go to the first about the battle. I named mine Doug Druid. I dare not to swap because I want to dare them not to swap, like any usual. So I went for Sand Attack because I wanted to make sure they actually gets dropped, and I want to make sure they don't hit me often. And that's it. Next I'm going to go swap into Diglett, get a Memento, and that's pretty much the other sweep. Also, what is your first shiny? Let me know below on top of it. Alright guys, hope you guys enjoy this one, and I'll talk to you soon. Peace. nothing like a fresh salt in the morning, right, people? Are you guys happy about that? Now, let's explain the SKORUPI Sweep, the set of mine, and let's explain how this works, because you guys would love to want to know what was running, and top of that. Now, let's explain how the SKORUPI works, because you probably going to see in the battle of what happened, what this was running, and how was I going through the strategy. So we got a very tankier SKORUPI set this time. I was originally going to go for something like more of a special set, obviously, but there's a thing about special SKORUPI. It doesn't get like strong special moves on top of it. It gets like Sludge Bomb, pretty sure. It gets like, I think it gets like Hidden Power, Shadow Ball. Let's see the moves we got. Yeah, pretty much it gets also Mud Slap, Infestation, Round, Snore, Struggle Bug, Mighty Strongest, and Venom Shock. I could probably potentially run like Toxic Spice on the field just to run like Venom Shock set. But the thing is, I don't want to run like more of a support. I want to let the SKORUPI deal with itself because I want to see how good it is goes in battle, and I want to just try something more of a challenge. Anyway, so yeah, that's why I was running this set. Anyways, let's explain the strategy and how I was running. So we're running a max health, max special defense set with 4 for HP because we're running more of a tanky one. We got Acro Pressure as the status move. We got Rest, Sleep Talk, and Fury Cutter. Now this is almost literally similar to the ground sweep we just put up today on the battle chat, or not battle, the stream chat. We're running Evolite as the item because it really needs the boss's defense pretty good. And I'm pretty sure we had battle armor for it. Now, if you don't know what a battle armor ability is, it basically cannot be critted by any move. Like, it can't be struck by crit in any circumstance. And that's why it's so good. Now, I was willing to see them not swap in the first, their Pangoro, but they just swapped and they kind of just wanted to deal with that one problem. And then they salty forfeited at the very end of it, fortunately, at the end of it, eventually with their leading Gyarados, which unfortunately I'm not sure how they actually went to miss like two times of a Hydro Pump. They don't usually do that, but apparently they got so mad they just forfeited. So yeah. Anyways, if you don't know what also Acro Pressure means, it's basically a move that will randomly increase your stats change by 1. It's kind of similar to what I did the Mega Medicham sweep. If you want to watch it, probably it's a playlist line below, right below. I will explain the strategy. But if you don't know still what that is, if you can't watch it, obviously, I'll explain. Acro Pressure is a move that increases your random stage by 2. It can like basically when you Acro Pressure can randomly increase your like stats up like from like defense or speed or accuracy or something like that. Just any random. It just basically gets a random change of like a random move to increase. It doesn't give you like an option. It just randomly give you a stats of change. So that's why I was leaving some stuff on the field first before I could swap into Skuru, because if you don't get the defense or special defense up pretty good like soon enough, the opponents could just swap and set up like stuff like I don't know like any like fire type anything. Which is speaking of which, the only problem is this battle is that it has plenty of weaknesses I don't know like rock. I mean, pretty sure wait, is it ground new? Okay, bug is neutral to ground, or resist the ground type damage, but also the poison type, so it should be the weakness of it. I'm pretty sure it will be weak to like at least flying, fire for sure. Fire might be the biggest threat, and flying I'm pretty sure. Other than that, bug type takes the win mostly because of its weakness, but other than that, should be easy, okay to go. Now, also, the battle, if you guys have noticed, I don't know how much time they wanted to get the burn, but I was so lucky to get rid of the Arcanine, because if I didn't get the Arcanine done, I would have got myself keep getting KO'd and stuff like that at the very end of it, and yeah, I could have got myself I could get easily like walled by their intimidated Pokemon, which is speaking of which, I could have actually fairly lost my moves if I couldn't get myself intimidated, or get my attack butt off, like. The only thing is, I could only need it's like 1 accuracy, max attack accuracy, and max speed on this thing. I could have literally almost swept the entire thing. But the thing is, it's not a strong Pokemon because the thing is, I haven't increased. I don't have this. Like I said, this is not an attacking one. This is a more of a bulky one. So that's why I run this thing. So that's why I needed those tanks as well on top of it, just in case if I'm accidentally about to fail anything. So yeah, that's how it goes. So this is basically a SKORUPI set I actually got. Also, this, like I said before, this is one of my few first shinies in the world. Well, it was a Drappy anyways. I said this before. Drappy was actually my first shiny, and I wanted to upload the SKORUPI for a little change of pace and maybe something like that. And also couldn't put up the Rayquaza sweep because I haven't found one yet or made one yet. I'm pretty sure. So that's why I want to do this one. Alright guys, hope you guys enjoyed the highlight, and I'll see you guys next time when another show comes up, and maybe we'll put up a. I might not put up a. I might put up a theme to tomorrow. Maybe I will do that if I have some spare time. I want to show you one of the funniest battles in the world if I can do this one. Alright, hope you guys enjoyed the highlight, and I'll talk to you guys soon. Peace.